Okay, guys, so today we're going to be talking about how do you adjust your training for like a situation where you're super stressed and you just have like a lot on your plate and like time is often an issue. You have to get up very early to work out. It's affecting your sleep and the whole thing is just causing a lot of stress. Just even trying to figure out how to schedule a workout because you're that pushed for time, you're a busy person, maybe you're a busy parent, whatnot. And also your sleep is not perfect, you know what I mean, etc. So is probably hard for a lot of fitness fanatics to hear, but less training is going to be more beneficial. So something like 15 minutes to 20 minutes to half an hour of exercise a day is where to go. And it would be really 2 compound lifts a day, 6 days a week. So what you do is you pick and pull. So you'd have maybe like a squat and a bench press, 3 sets each. So you probably have 4 sets of one, 3 sets of the other. Because time's an issue, the rest periods reflect that. So the rest periods are 60 seconds in between each set. Take all the 60 seconds and you go into that hypertrophy range of reps, 8 to 12 reps initially, but we'll get to that later. But this is the obviously after about 3 weeks we changed the phase, so we changed the exercise selection a little bit, and we'll change the rest periods, and we would also change the rep ranges because we want to keep the body progressing. But that sort of dose of training is actually going to give you better results. Why? Well, firstly, they're two really good exercises. So the body's going to respond to the adaptation and build muscle from them. And, you know, like essentially people who do just cardio for their exercise don't understand this because they think, well, if all you're doing is such a short amount of time and you're not sweating a whole lot, whatever, during the workout, you know, how is there going to be any kind of like value from that? But strength training is different. It's basically signaling a certain adaptation to the body. So that's where the value, that's where the adaptation happens. The muscle builds, the strength also increases, and then you have all those other benefits like the metabolism boosting with very low time investment. But if you do this for like say 6 days a week consistently, even if you're only training for 20-30 minutes a day, over that period it comes up to like about 2 hours or so of strength training, which is actually quite a solid amount really. So it can work out very well for many people. The only other option I would really say for someone who's got a lot on is to do 2 full body workouts a week. So typically that's like Monday, Friday, or however your schedule works really. And then maybe some resistance bands on the off days really. Just movement throughout the day. And then that's it, because you can do more, but understand that your body will only respond if you're able to actually, in a positive way, if you're able to actually recover fully from those workouts and then adapt to actually, you know, go and build the muscle anyway. And you need to also remember that the value you get from your workout, as well as all the physique changes, is like how it makes you function and feel in everything else you do. So like if you're terrible around everyone because you're just ratty the whole time, that isn't the workout for you. You know, if you can't really function around your kids or your work, that workout, throw it in the bin. So reduce down to something like that if you are very taxed. If you like this content, subscribe, like, and maybe consider sharing. I'll see you soon in the next video that I'll produce.